What's up, everybody? You know the drill. My name's Donovan. Welcome back to Bystanders. I play Donovan Halen, and I'm the editor of this podcast. And if you're here, you already know what to do. Give a shout out to Gwinn, Shady Cicada, and Kevin Macleod, because they're the ones who are able to provide all this fantastic music for us here. And while I have you, go ahead and check out JoJoD&D.com so you can get to know this lovely module we've made. And if you want to get to know the people who have made it, join our public Discord server. And if you don't, well, I'll just have to eat your kneecaps. Back to the episode.
This is a terrible idea.
Let's do it.
I'm chewing Skittles. Give me a second.
We've made a lot of terrible decisions, and this is one of them.
So, my current plan is that, and I'm not saying it's a good plan, but it'll distract them. Damien is going to break in the roof just a few rooms away. And he's just going to start running down the halls, setting things alight, and he's going to be aiming for the cellar. He's going to run out the cellar door, and then fly off. Nikki, I believe, was going to prepare to break in the roof after Damien and catch Mr. Lazarus off guard.
Okay.
You're going to try to attack him?
We're going to stall him for you guys. I can disengage as a bonus action and also just...
What?
Yeah. I have Vet Burner. Wait, no. That allows me to fucking
yeah,
dash.
That's slippery.
Well, no. I can disengage as an action should I need to, and then sprint.
Yeah, you can dash.
Right, yeah.
Same and you're really fucking fast with Veteran Sprinter.
Alternatively, I could just take the opportunity and just fucking
reckless dash.
Dash. Yeah.
Reckless dash is good.
The question is, would we rather have Donovan be imperceptible to check the documents, or Nikki to be imperceptible to help with the combat, to catch him by surprise?
I'll be fine.
Act 1 has a range of 15 meters, so...
You can go ahead. Go ahead and do Nikki. I'll be fine.
How high up is vertical jump?
What do you mean?
Like, how do I calculate my vertical jump?
Are you basing it on 5e rolls for jump?
Yes.
Because we don't have Stan Leap yet.
5e rules for jump. You can jump an amount of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
With
a 10-foot running start.
With feet of power, you can do Stan Leap, you just take damage.
Yeah, but that's an action.
True.
Which I need to make an attack. Well, if I'm imperceptible...
You'd have advantage.
Would you be within 15 meters?
Yes. That's a huge amount.
I forget how meters are big.
We're 2 stories up. That's like 6 meters.
That's exactly what.
All right. As we're kind of making the plans for this, take turns to Nikki. Don't die.
Not before you, Wonder.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
I've been waiting to burn through all this fuel.
Oh boy. Give me a second.
What if I take one of your cancers and use it as an improvised weapon?
How many do I have? Okay, so I have 4 tanks, one of which is very slightly used. But I also have a Molotov if you want that.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give Nikki a Molotov, which is a statement I did not envision me saying during this session because that sounds like a really bad idea.
Nikki can be trusted with a firearm.
Get back.
I'm gonna roll inside on the DM.
Bystanders, if Nikki had a gun and it's just way longer. It's getting the gun away from Nikki.
Don't worry, I got this time.
It's too late to go back on this in character.
Using...
We are
look like
we are almost certain that this is him, but we are basing all of this off of the fact that Lazarus' name was the one that was crossed out.
Yeah.
We don't have any proof of connection to TVH here yet.
That being said,
so we're about to cause a lot of property damage, and it might be for nothing.
He's a 1%er, it's fine.
That's true, and also...
True.
The wine
I'm not saying Damien would stop or go back on this, and we're far too late for that anyway, but this might not be worth it.
The wine makes him have probable cause anyway.
One more thing I brought to this suit up. A TBH coin. Maybe I'll find an evil gumball machine or something, and like a place to put the coin or something.
Evil.
So,
What is you guys' exact plan again?
Damien's gonna break in the roof,
Okay.
cause a loud ruckus that Lazarus would definitely hear. Probably shout something, start setting things alight, and then once Lazarus walks out, your boy's gonna drop in.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my way down the hall, down the stairs into the cellar.
Wait, once Lazarus leaves the room, Nikki's gonna drop into the room?
No, he's gonna drop onto Lazarus.
Okay.
Yeah, where the hole that fucking Double D's made.
Okay. And I want to ask before this combat, who's planning on going lethal damage if you're
Me.
going to attack? Okay. Good enough.
But
Damien's
important
not
thing
planning
to know.
to get into combat with him, but if it happens, he's probably not going to immediately be going lethal. But
Important thing to note,
Steve?
Steve is making Nikki imperceptible.
Okay.
when Damien's making his way for the cellar, he's going to keep lighting up the barrels, try to destroy the wine stock, and make his way out that service entrance.
Okay. So, what's going to happen is you're going to start with the ruckus. So, Damien, where do you smash through? Just give me the details on it. What do you do? I imagine a war cry or shout or something. You're just trying to be as loud as possible.
Yeah, so,
Or actually, real quick, before we do this, everybody give me initiative just so that we have order of everyone doing everything in order.
okay.
Something seems very off. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah.
Does this imperceptibility
Yeah.
give me a surprise round?
10.
I feel like the fact that he's not
That's
prepared for us
guaranteed
yet
stealth.
already
I'll
gives us a
say-
surprise round.
I'm going to say no, but it'll give you advantage on all the attacks simply because...
Then I won't be able to feed a power.
I'm distracting him already.
Right.
Right.
Can you make me light?
10. Damien?
Sure.
Initiative, Damien.
14.
Nikki?
That's a +6. That's 17.
17. Just, again, so I have the order. Steve?
That was 14.
22.
No, I have a +6.
2. And for Sterling...
Wait, yeah, where does Sterling fit into the plan?
Yeah,
That is up to her.
that is entirely up to her.
Sterling is probably going to stick with Nikki.
Hell yeah.
Just
Alright.
because
In case he needs it.
Pocket medic.
Give you some ball
Pocket
hardened
medic.
flesh. Yeah.
Hardened flesh is good.
How strong is Sterling?
What do you mean?
She's at least decently dexterous.
Because
Just like physical strength wise?
Yeah.
She's got a +2.
okay,
Dang.
because Damien is making me light.
Okay. Oh, how light is Damien making you?
Do you want to be
I don't
zero
wa-
weight or floating?
I don't want to be 0 weight because I still need to drop.
She
You know what I
carry
can do?
pretty well.
What?
I can make you light. I can give you negative weight so that you go up into the air. And then on a signal, maybe I yell or you yell, I can reverse that and add a bunch of weight to you so you come in even harder.
That's awesome.
I can add 330 pounds to you.
I'm a shock trooper. Let's do this.
Okay, so.
So I'm going to be like just down the hall, like close enough that he will easily hear me, but not instantly be able to get to me.
Okay. And I guess Sterling's holding on to me so I don't leave your range.
Yes. The range of my ability's effectiveness is 20 meters, so you probably won't.
Okay.
Okay, so.
How to
Damien,
weaponize one player.
you begin. What exactly do you do?
Damien's gonna walk over the roof, see about where the middle of the hall is.
I will also point out, there's a gold statue sitting right in the middle of the atrium.
There is.
Yeah. that's right next to the entrance to the cellar as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's on my path.
Okay.
Damien's gonna walk over to that portion of the roof, he's gonna crack his knuckles. This'll be fun. Damien Drake! He's gonna bash in the roof,
All right,
make a
anybody-
massive amount of sound,
Feet of power to just wrench the ceiling open.
feet of power to blast the ceiling open and drop in
All right, there's this
right there.
huge noise as Damien Drake's OK Go rends apart the concrete ceiling, and you see a couple of guards. Hey, wait a second! As this huge, extremely well-armed man busts down from the ceiling.
Donovan, I don't know about this. I think we might have made a mistake.
He's gonna make a massive thud, let out a loud cry to gather attention. He's going to grab his flamethrower, and he's just gonna light up and start going down the hall with it.
Okay, so you
my
immediately
God.
whip out the flamethrower and just start setting fire to shit. So I'd like to point out, from the perspective of Lazarus, sitting in his office, hanging out, and suddenly there's just Damien Drake!
Just right down the hall.
He kind of looks around, gets up. My statue! And he's gonna run out.
Awful.
He's gonna start to run out. Nikki, if you would like to drop on him the sunroof, or through the sunroof, you're able
Right.
to. Actually, Sterling's gonna make an athletics check to see how far she can throw you up.
Okay.
You know Thwomp's from Mario.
I have made him negative weight.
Yeah, no, I'm floating above
so
Damien.
Sterling just pushes
Yeah.
you a little bit. I'd say that gives you an extra 10 meters.
Oh,
So you're near the edge of my range, but
yes.
So 10 plus 6, that's 16 meters.
Okay, 16 meters above.
and right on cue, reverse that.
I
Plus-
max it.
Yeah.
Plus, I believe it is 150 kilograms added to.
If you land
Whatever
the
you
hit,
already
I
want.
will consider that an automatic crit.
Alrighty.
Actually, no, sorry, I won't do that. Double the damage of your immense impact.
Okay.
How many meters
So-
will that be overall then?
So he weighs
So-
around 450 pounds right now,
Yeah.
I'll say it's
and you're dropping about
16 meters high.
16
yeah.
meters, so you're probably a little more than double your regular weight. So I'll just say, yeah, you just get 32 damage extra
Okay.
if you land this.
Won't you also take half this damage? Or
I'd
how
be
does that work?
perfectly fine with that,
Okay.
even if I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Nikki's gonna be okay.
Anyways, CRX is just ready to just like, fucking heal drop on him.
Give us an attack roll with advantage. And you're using CRX, I imagine.
Actually, no, I'll use 2 plastic dice for this. Natural 20!
Oh
shit.
no!
Go ahead and roll.
So you,
all
Maggie
of
already
that
gave
damage.
you permission to double it, so
That's
you get
a-
to quadruple it.
No, that's a crit. So double all of your dice, and also double the damage from immense impact.
Okay, I need D12. Oof.
you can bring that up to the average.
That's 14. Plus my power, which is 10.
Okay?
Plus 32 from the immense impact.
And that's all bludgeoning.
All stand bludgeoning.
58 then? 5'8", I think.
Give me a second here. Getting some things sorted out. I need to...
Scaring
So,
us.
Nikki, you're hanging out. You hear, my statue! He gets up and starts to walk out. Nikki, you suddenly and extremely violently drop through the ceiling. The glass shatters, and you barely hear Lazarus say, what the? As your foot makes contact with his skull and just rips straight through him. Nothing but a fine mist remains of Lazarus Hogan as you feel the crunch of all of that just right through him. You look around and the room has been painted a nice shade of red.
Wait, so
Pants.
where are we, Donovan? Are we just up in the
Terrible.
like rafters of this room? Or?
Donovan's about to like
You are
friggin'...
not in the room yet.
We're not in the room. We are on the roof, near the sunroof, into the room.
Okay.
Just,
Did Sterling drop down with Nikki after he turned Lazarus
Into
from
base?
he, him into was were?
Sure, she'll jump down.
I think it's part
Do
of
we
the
have
curse
markers for
splat
the
at the
others?
moment.
Or-
You've done that. Sterling's gonna jump down. She's gonna make an acrobatics check to see if she can avoid taking damage, and she absolutely takes all of the damage.
Can Nikki try to catch her instead?
Give me an athletics check.
Wait, why is
Which
Sterling
I'm
falling?
great at.
She's jumping down.
Following
Oh, okay.
him.
Let's see, that's plus 10 because power and an additional 8, so that's plus 18. That's gonna be 30.
With expertise.
She's
not
fine.
like-
You help her. Okay, so
Wait, no, I don't. I'm fucking stupid.
Nikki, there you go. Steve, that's you.
So that's plus 14. It's not quite
Just
good.
for
I
initiative.
think
for
you're
your
still
turn.
fine.
What you doing?
Steve. So where are
The ro-
Steve and Donovan?
They're on the sunroof looking into the office. They were waiting for the room to be empty. It appears to be empty now.
That is
All
when
right.
that is when I'm going to jump in.
All right.
Or at least my stand is.
Donovan. Steve's gonna use his turn to ready an action and wait for Donovan so they can jump down together.
Okay. So you guys jump down together.
I'm like readying mine so we can do it on his initiative.
It is.
I'm not jumping
well, it's
down.
his next. So
I'm not jumping down there. I'm just going to send Back in Black down there for a moment.
okay.
It
So,
is safe to say
Back
that
in
I'm
Black
no longer
adjusts his
invisible.
top hat and
Yeah.
just...
He's expired it on you at this point. Yep.
Would he reactivate it on Donovan?
I am going to use a bonus action to switch to Act 2.
Alright,
Okay,
so
okay.
Back in Black kind of goes upside down from him until he's directly next to the desk. And he's gonna start rifling through some papers.
Alright, and as you start loudly just kind of rifling through some shit, you're opening stuff up on the desk, and you see that, looking around on the desk, and there appears to be some kind of pressure plate
Okay.
on the main part, and I think you might have activated it by brushing up against it. As you realize that you've activated the pressure plate, the doors to the wardrobe swing open, and you see 3 figures, one of which, Donovan, you absolutely recognize as the familiar form and physique of Agent Ugly.
Oh.
He steps out, adjusting his tie.
Oh my god, he sees me doing funny business. This is amazing.
No! Funny business at last.
It's still my turn.
It would be, except he rolled a nat 20 on his initiative.
Yeah, but can I still have actions, girl.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Back in Black then. Alright, fine. Back in Black uses his last bit of movement over to Ugly. And here's what I'm gonna do. Last session, I was able to stab Nikki by making a butterfly knife inside my mouth. What a butterfly knife has 3 separate components, 2 of which are moving parts. Using this logic, I can create 3 separate objects, 2 of which have to be moving and 1 solid object. Therefore, my solid object is going to be a boot on Ugly, and the two movable objects are an axle and wheels. I am going to get Ugly 1 roller skate to knock him prone.
What the fuck?
I...
Why were you so ready for that?
Okay.
Don't give that blank look after saying that.
I guess he's gonna make an acrobatics check against your stand DC. Alright. Acrobatics, that's 18.
That succeeds.
Okay, so I'm gonna say he just barely manages to keep his balance.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna use my attack to activate Ride the Lightning.
Awesome.
Which, by the way, is a dex save.
I'm gonna say it's a con save because it's attached to his foot.
Yeah, quick question.
Uh-huh.
What kind of boot would that be? I mean, is that scaling D3s, 4s? I mean, D4s, 6s, or 8s?
Well, it's dark. Dark enough that we couldn't see his face.
I didn't see him
Sorry, but the
until this.
sunroof is...
That's
the sunroof's kind of coming down.
At night.
I would say you're in dim light right now.
So, in dice.
So that's the middle one.
D6s, got it. Can I have 2 more
He's gonna make a
D6s?
con save. He's going to use Backstreet Boy for that, and that's going to be a 14.
That does not succeed.
Let's go.
What about the other 2?
I think the other 2 are still in the wardrobe.
Oh, are they?
They haven't stepped out yet.
Okay, I thought they all stepped out together. Okay.
All right.
No, it's just...
Ugly is going to then take.
The other 2 are revealed. They're still in the wardrobe.
Oh, okay.
Ugly is then going to take 11 radiant damage.
Okay. He takes it all.
That's
That's painful.
I don't like the laugh.
And he goes down.
That's exactly
Surely.
what I expected. Donovan whips around with a hawk moon. just to see
Oh
who's behind
right,
him.
I forgot how this guy works.
Give me a
I was-
perception check.
How did you fool me again with that?
You know what they say?
You know.
17.
17. Okay, so
I should say Steve
as
is
you're
also
looking
here.
around,
Looking
you
Yeah,
whip
and
out, and he's not behind you, but you look up, and he's standing up from the sunroof, or he's
I'm up.
outside
I'm
the
up there.
ceiling.
I didn't drop down. That was just my stand. So
Oh.
that's why I went behind me.
Yeah, I was gonna say Steve and Donovan are still
Well,
up
in
there.
that case, he is right here, right behind you.
How's this for funny minutes, this bitch? And
What?
then I fired into his face.
I totally have advantage on that because he did not expect you to be there.
That's awesome.
Now, unfortunately, that is only an 18, but it is a melee weapon.
An 18 to hit.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
With your gun?
Never mind.
Okay.
Your gun is... Oh, you're
It's just
just
me.
whipping?
You pop it off, and
Uh-huh.
Backstreet Boy just catches it between 2 fingers, drops the bullet.
For kicks and giggles, I'm gonna use another point of
Oh, okay.
inspiration, using a different dice.
Okay.
I hate it here.
Was that another one?
That was a 4. It's okay. I wanted Ugly to know that. Watch out, Donovan. I wanted Ugly to know
I
that
would
I
like to
know
point out-
I'm onto his tricks.
Nice. And importantly, when Ugly teleported up there, you didn't see him initially. Donovan had to shift a little bit for you to see Ugly. That's something you'll have to keep in mind.
Okay.
What?
Just the way
Hi,
that
welcome back to We Don't Know How This Stand Works.
the way that he was positioned, you just barely couldn't see him.
Oh, because he was directly behind Donovan?
He was
Okay.
directly behind Donovan. Yes.
Okay.
And he's like, what?
And
So he teleports to wherever you're not looking.
something like that.
Okay.
So, there's that. And if there's nothing else, we're going to start at the top of initiative.
Right. Okay.
Or maybe just to where no one's currently looking. Interesting. Okay.
We'll figure it out. Anyways.
So
we
Carter
stay
and
all
Backstreet
corners
Boy
of a room.
look down at Donovan. I've had enough of you. And Backstreet Boy prepares to swing.
Feelings mutual.
Okay.
We've been here before.
Hello, and
That's
welcome back to
a-
Donovan Gets Killed by Backstreet Boy Part 2.
Second.
He was ready.
Does a 44 hit?
It does.
I'm
I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's all.
Okay. And that's going to be... Nope, that's not... I'm sorry, I multiplied instead of adding.
I was going to say that's really high.
35 stand bludgeoning damage for that first hit.
Okay.
Donovan!
1 second. I'm good. Give me a minute.
Oh no.
This still tracks. I don't think he. Is this about the same? Is this like very similar, or does it seem like he's gotten stronger?
It seems like he's around the same pace.
That's what I thought. Anyways, ow.
He's going to use the shove action to try to push you through the glass sunroof.
Okay, can I use acrobatics to try to resist that?
Absolutely, you can. Go ahead.
Natural 20. Can I use that natural
Alright.
20
Flip him
to
around.
try to trip him with the nook of my umbrella?
You know what? Go ahead. That's going to be just the shove action back.
Okay. Oh, oopsie. Damn it. Okay.
You were almost. It was almost cool.
It didn't work. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I just don't think it worked. I rolled a 5.
He rolled a 32, so no. And for his third attack, he's just gonna insect, and Backstreet Boy is gonna twirl around the cane and just crack you across the jaw.
Go for it.
Cane fight.
And that's a solid.
He has to hit first.
He has to hit first. Roll to hit.
41.
Yeah, it still hits.
So that is.
30 stand bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it checks.
He can't miss
Not really.
unless without a not one.
That's all right.
You do be level 30.
You are bloodied.
A little. I'm fine.
This is alright. This is going well.
He looks over to you.
On the bright side,
Donovan.
you're there. On the
Definitely
downside,
closes his
I'm
face,
not.
but he
I
is
heard a
not.
gunshot.
He's not backing
Oh, yeah.
down.
Get the hell away from my cousin.
What are you gonna do, boy?
I'll show you.
Yo.
Okay, what you got?
Whose turn is it? Oh.
It's you.
Object interaction, pulling out a baseball. Actually, Can I use a bonus action to pull out the baseball?
Go ahead.
Bonus
Wait,
action.
why a bonus action?
I can do that as an object interaction. As
Yeah, I'll say.
Steve touches it.
Specifically because you were prepared to use it in combat, so I would say yeah, object interaction.
And then he Can I also have my like bat out as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make an attack of hitting the baseball at him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
All right.
And you're welcome to use the strength. You're welcome. That's probably a strength attack.
Yeah. Can I have? I'm proficient in athletics. Can I use that?
Yeah.
Since I'm also proficient in baseball.
I'll say this is an improvised weapon, but I'll say for this in particular, you're kind of proficient in it.
That is going to be 22.
Okay, so you pop it up in the air and pop it over at him.
He's one-handing this, by the way.
Bing! And Backstreet Boy just catches the steaming or smoking baseball midair.
As right up behind it is coming Act 2 going for a punch.
What? Go ahead.
That is going to be... I 24 to hit.
Okay, 24 to hit. That hits his stand.
Purple fire.
Okay.
And when Steve pulled out that baseball, he essentially swapped the touch sense with it. So when Act 2 is going in for the punch, hitting the baseball best it can, and just this resounding crack of it. Like Act 2 itself is hitting the baseball, activating the touch sense with him, and like where his hand is touching
What
it.
specifically are you trying to do? Just make him like double
Disoriented.
Disorienting. Okay. I would say for disorienting, that's probably gonna be a con save.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say he won't use durability. No, his stand has the ball, so I'll say he'll be able to use durability.
Okay.
Wait, no, because his corpse is still
Back
there.
and back's not there.
Oh, you're right. I'm a buffoon.
He rolled
But
his
he is
durability
using
saving
that.
throw and rolled a 5 total.
That does not beat my stand DC of 14.
There you go.
Oh my god.
So, and go ahead and Are you just
I
using
do-
the ability, or...
That does psychic damage as well as like bludgeoning.
Okay,
so
yeah,
let me
go
do
ahead and
damage for
roll
that.
your to hit, as well as the additional damage, or like disoriented. Or actually, I rolled the concept to see if he's disoriented. I'll say that because of this, he'll have he'll have disadvantage for attacks on his next turn.
So, for the damage, it's a physical projectile. I'm not worried about that. The stand hit itself, that is going to be 9 stand bludgeoning and...
Damn.
21 stand psychic.
Christ, that's a lot
He
of
takes it all.
D6s.
It breaks through his stand damage reduction,
Noted.
and he goes down.
Again.
Oh, I'm sure.
Of course.
Behind you!
If you look behind, he does not appear to be there.
I don't see him. Are you sure?
Is he behind Nikki?
Does he know?
Does he know?
And that is Steve's turn.
Okay. Give me a second to write all this down here.
I love intervisions.
Be a...
Did he teleport with the baseball?
That's a good question.
He
Is the
did- he
baseball
wa- he
still
did-
on?
Notably, no, the baseball is still there
Bing,
with him,
bing,
but
bing, bing.
that is still attached to his senses.
True.
So you'll have to keep that in mind.
So
I
true,
believe that's the end of
bestie.
Steve's turn.
Yeah.
So let me give you a description of the other two.
Because Back in
as
Black
they
is
step
definitely
on
still
the
down
wall.
there.
So you see the first man who steps out is a man of he's a bit shorter, he's got a bit lower weight, he seems to be pretty skinny. He's got nice tanned skin and rainbow dyed hair that has a prism like hairpiece kind of keeping it all together. He's wearing a set of pink overalls and a rainbow type tie-dye jacket. He looks around at Nikki, who appears to be the only one in the room.
What do you mean?
No.
I'm not in the
Ignoring
room.
Oh,
Back
wait,
in
you're not-
Black.
Ignoring Back in Black.
Back in
and
Black is
also
right
the
in front
door
of them.
between us.
Back in Black tips.
Well, I assume
That's-
that
that's
Lazarus
on me.
probably
That's
left
not
that door open,
Back
but
in Black tips his top hat and bows.
Okay.
Slightly.
This guy's gonna look over. Alright. Fills out a little remote. Bright light fills the center of the room, but there's
that-
still darkness in the corners.
Well, that doesn't help me very much now, does it?
Nope. So, he turns on the lights
Back
as his
in Black is just what?
object of interaction. He's going to look over at Back in Black and just... I don't think you're supposed to be here. And just touch the prism on the top of his head. You see the bright light from the chandelier, touch the prism, kind of rattle for a bit, and then shoot towards Donovan Halen.
Ah, me particularly?
or Back
Sorry,
in Black.
Back in Black.
Okay.
All right.
So, that's going to be...
Is he white or red? I'll ask in a second.
I'll say he's the red. Wait, hold on. I was gonna say I have it written down, but I actually don't. He's the red one.
Okay.
I really like the idea of Lazarus was just chilling writing in his office, and behind him in the wardrobe were just crammed in there 3 stand users, just
Right.
in case.
They
We
were-
had nothing
I
better
have
to
a
do.
question.
They were chilling. What's up?
They
Do
knew
you
we were
think
going
I
to
could,
attack.
as a
That makes
reaction,
sense.
hold up the current ugly dummy in front to block the attack?
You know what? Absolutely, I will let you do that.
That's
Alright.
great.
All right. Back.
I'll say that I'll give him disadvantage on his attack roll, which helps.
Yeah, Back in Black uses its
Or
scarf
actually, I'll say
to-
that gives you 3/4 cover.
Okay. So Back in Black whips the body up and whip.
Three quarters
So
covers plus 5 to your AC, by the way.
Okay.
that
So
initial attack roll, it gives you 3/4 cover. So 51.
to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that still hits.
Okay, that hits the first one.
Is it gonna blow? Is it just gonna go blow right through the dummy, or just still hit Back in Black?
I would say that he's aiming specifically for Back in Black. Let me roll.
The
damage
dummy's
on
probably
this.
prone, right?
Yeah, I just said I
Picked
could.
him
Could
up.
I try to pick it up?
Oh, I
Back in
did
Black?
not. I'm a buffoon, sir.
Yeah, you're good. That is a solid 26 radiant damage. The laser hits Back in Black, carries into him.
Hold on.
This is a time where
Ow.
DDA takes a short nap.
How does this keep happening to me?
How do you keep being the main character?
I don't know.
That's true.
So that hurts.
Donovan, watch out!
That's what it feels like.
There's just a-
Radiant damage.
You made a mistake coming here. He warned you. And that is going to be a 41 to hit,
Oh, he's doing it again. Okay.
Shit.
plus
Donovan just goes.
26 radiant damage.
Oh, no, that goes me to directly 0. Let's go.
Okay,
Help.
so that is down.
No!
All right, Sterling. I'm gonna need you to come in clutch here.
Steve just sees
No, he just
On the bright
breaks
side,
apart like
Sterling
the
and
Lego
Nikki are
game.
definitely aware that conflict is happening in the other room.
Donovan
On the downside,
seems-
she's not near you.
Donovan is fed up that this has happened again.
Is he now? So, anyways,
I'm just
I
kinda-
presume Nikki heard all this.
Oh yeah.
Can
we
my
don't know
body
which
fall
one it
down on the
is.
baseball?
I know, I'm just-
He has one more attack.
Yeah.
Well, there's no more back in black.
There's no more back in black.
There's no one
but
else in the room.
Steve is
There's
up.
people on the sunroof.
Yeah, Steve and
True.
Act 2 are both on top. So, can he
So-
see through the roof to know where I am?
I'll say yes, but you still have 3/4 cover.
Okay, that's fine.
Based.
Breaks the window next to you. Misses entirely.
Okay.
Of course.
Shit.
Well, to be fair, your stand was standing in front of him.
Nikki, that's you.
Oh!
You've heard all the commotion coming from inside.
Is the door open or closed right now?
Lazarus ran out, so I'd assume
Door's
it's open. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just saw Back in Black get fucking beamed.
I have 15 speed. I'm good.
All humans have 10.
Not if you have veterans runner. I'm pretty sure that
True.
13. I believe you get a +3 to your +3 meters to your movement.
Why did it say plus 5? Oh well. I don't have a pencil right now to change that. I'll just.
Oh, if you actually have, I'm not sure. I'll check.
No, 15 is correct.
Okay, never mind. That's on me.
Vaulting over this. Rough terrain, still straight line. Athletics.
I'll
still
let you make
straight
an
line?
athletics check to just body through it. Alternatively, acrobatics if you want to. I'll let you make an acrobatics check if you want to vault over it and like kick into it, specifically because you're Nikki.
I do have acrobatics.
And you can use your precision if you like.
So let's see. I'm just trying to measure up the distance.
Actually, because you're Nikki, I would say I'll let you use strength for your acrobatics check here
Okay.
to just vault over it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13.
So you can easily make
14,
it.
15.
Yo, you should shut the wardrobe on him. And just
That is the exact length
I
you
just use
needed.
speed of power to just close the wardrobe in on him.
close the wardrobe and just
Make your acrobatics check first, and then yes, if that's possible.
Okay.
You
Or
should
like
absolutely.
the last guy who's in there.
You should absolutely just like make it
Acrobatics
fall
with
down.
strength.
Can that be considered an improvised weapon?
Honestly, if you shut the wardrobe and then just knock it over on its face, they're not going to be able to get out. They'll
I'm
have
gonna
to
say no,
break
it's
it.
not an improvised weapon attack. I'm gonna just say you can just shut the doors.
Okay.
Object interaction.
They haven't stepped out yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll let
that's
you
going
do
to
that
be,
after
can I use my power? Or only my
Yeah, you
strength?
can use your power.
25?
Okay, yeah, you absolutely.
Sorry, that's
jump over.
29, actually.
Absolutely wonderful pole vaulting form.
Okay.
You hop right on
Um,
over, all good.
No, I'm standing on top of Ugly's corpse because I need to be in a straight line.
Okay.
And,
Oh, I will point out, the corpse that's down there
Disappears.
disappears.
okay.
Because up there.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's up there.
So, first, Nikki is going to do a kick because he has all that momentum.
Okay, go ahead and give me that attack roll.
Okay. A 28
Okay.
to hit.
2 hits. Silly little prism guy with the hat. Okay. I believe that should hit. Hold on. Am I tweaking? Sorry, what did you roll?
28 to hit.
Absolutely a stand hit. Go ahead.
Cool. So first of all, that's going to be plus 14 damage because I ran in a straight line.
Go ahead.
Let me get my D12 out.
I really hate that.
Oh, you love to see it.
So 11 plus 10 plus 14, and then I'm going to add some juice to that.
Okay.
Oh! Now you need to make a wisdom save.
35 bludgeoning out the gates.
35 bludgeoning, you said?
Yeah, 14 plus 11 plus 10.
You see kind of a wall of light just appear in front of the stand slightly, and then just as he takes the rest of that damage.
Oh, you like walls, huh? Here's 6 more.
All right, and you said he's gonna make a wisdom save.
Yep.
14.
Does not beat a 17.
There you go.
He is now stuck in walls. And
Which means he's sealed into the.
And he does a lot of
The
damage.
thing,
If
too.
he's
Oh,
stupid
the
enough to try and
wardrobe.
break that, he is doomed.
Oh, sorry. Wait. I thought you were hitting the guy with the prism.
I was.
Yes.
He stepped out of the wardrobe, so he could like attack him.
Oh, you
He's
did
not
not
still in the
mention
wardrobe.
that.
Sorry.
Well, regardless, he still hit him.
Sorry, I thought you were closing the wardrobe on the other guy and just knocking it down.
So,
Like in
so
addition.
then that's -1 to the immense impact.
That's fine.
He is stuck in his walls, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to sidestep diagonally because I still have a little bit of movement. object interaction, close the wardrobe.
There you go. So,
And
see the guy in there.
bye-bye!
He
And then
closed
I'm
the
just
wardrobe.
going to knock it over.
Would that also land on the guy in the walls? Because he can't move.
And if they would knock him over, would he fall into the walls and do damage to it and proc the force damage?
No, he himself has to activate it.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, he can't avoid the wardrobe falling on him.
That's true. He can. He
Stuck
can.
in the wall.
Actually, Steve, as the wardrobe falls onto you, bamf, you are teleported to his spot, and the wardrobe falls on you. Go ahead and
no,
take
it's
that
too
damage.
Joker.
He teleported
but not-
outside of the walls?
Yes,
If I
no.
recall, the walls will still follow him.
the walls follow him, so he's still in the effective walls.
So
I am so sorry.
Steve is on the sunroof, out of sight, and
you could probably see from out there. No, not into the wardrobe. No, the
into
other
where
guy.
10 is. So
Yeah,
swap
where 10 is.
places.
Yeah, so swap places with him. Bamf, and
does that also teleport Act 2?
I mean,
as long as Act 2 is within your range, it should be okay.
Okay.
It definitely is.
Hey, Wonder,
then-
sorry about that.
So go ahead and what's the improvised damage for a wardrobe falling on someone?
wasn't it?
That is
couldn't-
dumb to
should,
you.
Shouldn't this
Nikki, don't you have a table for that?
Shouldn't it be a save for?
Actually,
Steve?
for that.
You have
go
a
ahead and
table
make
for
make
wardrobes
strength
falling
save,
on
Steve.
people?
And don't recall your stand because it's the
Powerful,
same.
right?
It is the exact
No,
same
I
modifier.
don't. I don't have my stand. Actually,
It has the exact same
Oh, no,
modifier.
right.
Remember? Be careful.
Well, your stand is his stand is within 2 meters of him right now.
right. I
It's
can.
fine.
I'm gonna recall it anyway.
Oh, okay.
I can do that as a reaction with
Speedy
speed movement.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, I remember what it is.
So that is going to be
Give me a strength save.
16.
16. I'll say that's enough, but you still take half.
That's fine. Fuck it, no, I am gonna keep it. It's the same roll anyway. I'm gonna keep Act 2 up there to
That's
save that one.
what I
Okay,
was saying.
so you take 11 bludgeoning damage as the wardrobe, and you're able to and like push it back up a little bit, but it definitely like exerts a lot of your energy. I'll say that's what the bludgeoning damage is.
Is he able to get out of the way, have it still fall down with the guy inside?
Yeah,
what's the plan?
Maybe
That's
just
up to you. Do you
hold
step
it up
out of
and
the way,
roll
or
out.
do you push it back up?
It was a strength save. If it was Dex, I would say he steps out of the way, but since it's strength, pushing it back up.
Okay, so you push it back up. The doors are still closed though.
Okay.
It's
So-
a great thing I have an additional attack.
You sure do.
I'm going to knock it over.
Oh my god!
Back onto Steve.
No.
Which direction?
Could you just roll out
Can I
from
just
under
tell
it?
Steve, hey, I'm...
Roll out from
Knocking
under
this
it,
over.
please.
I would love to move on my turn.
Like advantage on a dex save to him for him to jump out of the way. He says, "Hey, I'm knocking this over. Move." Can I type beat?
You could also just knock it over a different direction.
But I
but
need
the
the
We
doors.
need it to. We want it to land
shut.
on its face.
You could just and hope it spins in the air and lands face down.
Tell you what, if you warn Steve, he can make it a dex save, and if he succeeds a dex save, he'll get out of the way.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Wonder, I'm moving this down. I am not stopping this momentum.
Okay.
Oh no.
That I am proficient in Dex saves, so that is 13.
The actual... Well, that's on DM because...
I'll say that because you were warned, that's enough. So you're able to sidestep out of the way.
Alternatively, that fucking feat to just move it over was a 26.
Athletics.
Yes.
So wardrobe. Yeah, he falls down, and you hear from inside, "God fucking damn it!" Is that any way to treat your fucking superior?
You're no longer my superior.
Whoever the fuck you are, I don't even know who you are.
All right, Nikki, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Awesome. Damien,
Damien Drake.
you're completely unaware of the
Damien's.
intense combat
Yeah,
happening.
he's
back there.
just-
Are you gonna look around and see a very ugly man?
So
Damien's in Pyroland.
Damien's. Yeah, I was gonna make the TF dude. He's just whistling while swinging his flamethrower back and forth in the hallway. And then he comes across the atrium and he goes, "That's a nice looking statue. I would like to use Feat of Power. I'll reduce the weight of it as well to help me. To lift the statue, I'm going to grab the statue,
Okay.
lift it up, and then chuck it down the hallway while increasing my weight on it."
Give me an athletics check. And as you do this, you see the guards line up. Hey, you can't be.
Kid, you
We don't get paid enough for this. We're out of here. Oh, tacos! You hear them. scream
30.
as they run away.
We now could have
30.
With Feat of Power, I had its weight removed, and I'm just chucking it down the hallway, adding weight to it, and I'm going to obliterate the guards and also block the hallway with that.
Bowling.
These guards are attempting to run from you. Are you still gonna kill them? You can still throw it down the hallway to block.
Yes.
It's up to you if you want to kill them or not.
I won't kill them, but I am blocking the
You
hallway.
choose to do non-lethal damage.
Okay, that's
and
what
just
I'll
knock
do.
them out.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
You just hear, hey, wait a second, and you just catch them with like the edges, and they spin around,
Yeah. And then
collapse to the ground.
I'm also blocking that hallway off with
Okay.
that statue,
So cool. So that means that
which hopefully is
this down
completely
here
defaced and ruined.
is yeah, I know it's fucked up. That's
And
Sterling
now
right here, right?
the
Yeah.
rest of the building is mine to burn. So I'm going to. We don't have this
Is
mapped
it
out.
still
But I'm
the
just going
cursed
to.
face?
I'm
did
going
not
to
know it
swing
was
around
Venom.
the atrium at any tapestries
That's
or whatever is
cursed.
in there, and then I'm going to make my way down to the cellar.
Okay. So Damien,
You are having a
there
good
are some
time of
people
your
with
life.
flashlights, and they look over and see a man holding a flamethrower just slowly descending down into it. Just this massive man with a flamethrower, and you see a lot of them just grab their flashlights and just
Oh, I'd also like to mention,
Peace
as he
out.
threw the statue, he yelled, "Okay, go!"
okay, yeah, just,
And then he walks down the stairs. Hey, I'm coming down here. If any of you want some heat,
You guys
feel
watch-
free, but you might want to leave.
Have you guys watched The Thing?
you see the sounds of the you see the light of the flashlights just running away into the cellar exit.
The one dude akimboing them just.
And I'm going to attempt to destroy their entire stock down there.
That's awesome.
No,
Sterling
wine.
is going to run into the room. She's still covered in
Blood.
I was gonna say she's covered in Lazarus Hogan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does she notice the
That's
distinct lack of Donovan hanging
Donovan
out?
Halen. He's on the sunroof.
I'm
right?
on the
Yes.
roof though, yeah.
Yeah. So you're on the sunroof, so she can see the glass. She looks up.
You just look up and you see his face like pressed against it, like unconscious.
Yeah, that's the
Sterling,
character.
Donovan's down.
Donovan! And she throws a spear up to you. Fills it with
It
ammo.
breaks through the sunroof and hits you.
I forgot she has both. That's
It,
awesome.
like the
Yep,
force
and
like
she
hits him in
can-
the face and like it
Because
knocks
the
him onto his
walls are-
feet.
Yep. So Sterling's going
Why
to
aren't there
use-
any spin users that use Hamon?
Because Hamon was phased out in.
I know, but
Stardust
that would work
Crusaders.
so well.
Yes, and that's why I'm using it for Sterling. So that's going to be. Healing Ripple. She doesn't have extreme healing ripple, but she's just going to.
Still good.
That's going to be. Actually, she's going to spend 2 ripple points here. That sure is 10 hit points back to Donovan.
Whoa, jeez Louise.
And let me check something real quick.
You wake up with your face against the glass
Yeah,
and you just see the wardrobe has fallen over
Yeah,
and
I know.
Steve is
I
like
like
panting on
the
the
ball
ground.
like, breaks through the glass. It like makes him spin back up onto his feet.
And additionally, you gain.
This is where it comes in clutch because hardened flesh goes hard.
And
10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
20 hit points.
There you go.
Okay, that's not even like one ugly attack.
And
No.
for her next attack,
And we don't know where he
Donovan,
went.
stay back.
God, have a 3 attack.
I just woke up, man. Give me a second.
she is going to not heal you again, but give you more temporary hit. No, wait, that's not how that works. Right. They don't stack. So instead, she's going to look over who appears most injured at this point.
Steve
Steve.
took a little damage.
I took none.
I'm at
Okay.
I'm at 10.
She can't really heal you anymore. Oh. Well, I mean, she could, but she has very few.
Steve's at 88
But
out of
fuck you.
99.
I can heal myself. worst
I
case
am
scenario,
at
so.
80 out of 80.
Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't been hit yet.
Okay.
How are you at 87?
So she's going to
Actually, I think I just forgot to change my
look
kill
over to
max.
Steve, who's taken a little bit of damage, and just hardened
shrugging.
flesh. So 12 temporary hit points. All right.
How many temp HP?
If I died,
12.
I'm playing
12.
Blitzer.
Okay, thank you.
God.
Donovan Halen, you are back up on your feet.
I forgot. As much as I want to use the new thing I got, I'm gonna just. First thing I'm gonna do actually is a bonus action. Back and Black's gonna go down to the darkest spot in this room. Make a little thing. Go over to Stir.
So I will point out the darkest points of this room are just the corners.
Yeah, Back and Black goes there, makes a construct, goes over to Sterling and hands her a construct orb.
Okay.
So how much?
Take my ball, Sterling.
How much light can that give? Like, what kind of a ball does she got
Alright,
now?
I say bad stuff.
Sterling is actually closer to the middle of the room, so I'll say she's in dim light.
I go to the Back and Black goes to the corner, gonna toss the ball to her.
Ah, that's fair. So yeah, go ahead and give max dice.
All right, so you use Sterling. That was a 3d8 radiant damage
So
orb.
she'll be able to use that once, and it's a 3d damage attack. That she can
Yes.
land it. Yeah. There you go.
And then I'm going to use my my other action economy, which is to use all 5 points of my healing ripple to heal myself back to as much as I can. I believe that's as much d6 used on my ripple level, or something. Or is it d10 because it's my hit dice?
Healing Ripple is an amount of d4s plus your Constitution modifier.
D4s!
And you can add additional ripple points into additional d4s. So if you spend all 5 ripple points, that's 5d4 plus your con mod.
Okay, so can I have 4 more d4?
I got you.
It's 2.
You have the amount you need?
I have.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that roll.
Okay, that's halfway decent.
And you also get to add your con mod.
And that's an additional 17. I'm back up to approximately 1 attack. I can tank 1 attack from Mr. Stereo Light Show over there.
And at the start of your turn, as long as you're able to breathe, you can
my
get
dice back.
or you can get
Dice?
Did you say that's what a stand is called?
hormone points back.
No, I'm just calling it that.
Yeah, we don't know his stand. We
Then
don't know his
Oh,
name.
God.
We don't know who either of these two people
I have
are.
a suspicion, bro.
Then Donovan is going to use his movement action to walk over to said light man,
Yeah,
open
he's
his
up
umbrella,
there.
and shove it on top of that stupid prism.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
All right, he's up there with
So-
you now.
Are you attacking the prism or just trying to
I am
cover
just
it?
trying to cover it.
Right.
Because it's the prism.
Oh, what? What phase of the moon is
Ooh, I
it?
can't absorb light.
What's up?
What phase of the moon is it?
Give us getting smaller, I'd say. Or like a
Okay.
full moon like last night.
Wayne and Gibbous.
That's the one.
Okay.
Donovan, that's your turn.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is how this ability works is he takes the amount of light in an area and can put it into his
Give us a
prism
still
to use
bigger
an
one.
attack.
Yeah.
But my
So it's
hope
not
is
a
now that I
full
have an
moon,
umbrella on
but
top
it's
of it,
close
I
to
can
full
at
moon.
least make that attack less damaging, or maybe hopefully nullify it entirely.
Is this just Starlight?
What's up?
Nothing.
No, this is not just Starlight. It's a very different stand.
Okay.
As the wardrobe falls down, it makes a very loud clanging noise, and as it does, you hear a and the back of the wardrobe splits open. Who's this right here?
Me.
Nicky.
Make a Constitution or Durability saving throw.
I didn't think that would keep someone
That
there, but I thought it would
sucks.
at least eat up one of their attacks.
Quite a bit. That's a +5.
When you're a monk.
I'm going to go ahead and use my last inspiration point.
Okay.
That's a 7, not a 1.
Can I cry?
At
least it's not on that one.
In fact, I encourage that kind of behavior.
Cool.
as
Because that
the-
is a. If I'm using durability, that will be 12.
What are you provisioning?
12?
Not
saves.
That does not
con
be a stand
saves.
DC. So
Strength and wisdom. That's
you
it.
see just this massive wave, and I'll say, actually, tell you what, I'll say you take half damage because the wardrobe absorbs some of the blow.
Okay.
So I'll give you this damage, and then I'll cut it in half, and then I'll give it to you. So, as you see the back of the wardrobe be just blasted apart, let me give you the damage on that. So you take 10 thunder damage,
Ow.
in addition to...
Oh, that sounds like a
That's
lot.
already halved. In addition to 15 fire damage. And you see the form of his stand up along with him.
So that's 25 total damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And he stands up, and you see his stand. He kind of brushed himself off. I suppose introductions are in order. My name's Lieutenant Bundred, and this is Mayday Parade. He stretches out his hand, and you can see a power type stand, kind of an asymmetrical form. It's got a much larger left arm than a right one. The stand is a stark white. It's got red tassels that run down its head all the way through its, all the way down its back, and golden studs that run down both of its sides.
I know. You're happy
The-
I have Jamie all over stuck in my head now.
Jamie all over may or may not be the name of the ability. The left arm is a massive megaphone with a radiator coil inside the middle of it, and the left arm appears to be relatively normal, except all the fingers are ox cords.
Ooh. What did you say the name was?
Mayday
Mayday Parade.
You would never work with Talia to prepare for this. That
I
would never
actually
happen.
didn't.
Really?
No.
Mayday Parade's
Also-
her favorite band.
Are we
Nice.
fighting 3 lieutenants that
Hey,
just
so,
happen to be hiding in a wardrobe?
Hey, Lieutenant,
Didn't
you
happen
wouldn't
to be.
mind to have the ox anytime you go on a car ride, right?
Who are you talking to?
The lieutenant with the fucking ox core fingers for the stand.
Listen, man, I just work
the
here.
ox, dude.
I didn't even want to fight you, really. That's why I got you there.
You dropped me in a wardrobe.
Well, you didn't take any damage.
Why were you in the
perfectly
wardrobe?
I was hanging out.
I was just hanging out in the wardrobe, dude.
We had
you know.
orders.
Good.
Gusty.
Out of character, I'd like to mention, we don't exactly know how Backstreet Boys works. So while I don't think Lazarus was him, that could have just been a dummy that died.
That was really funny, though.
Maybe.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. The
No,
devil appears in the form of
You need another.
Backstreet Boy and Howard breaking open this wall
Yeah.
and stepping back through. Backstreet Boy is familiar.
Unfortunately, Donovan Halen is a chivalrous idiot, and I assume hears this, turns around, and if he tries to attack Sterling, I'm going to use Back in Black stand AC.
Wait, why is Back in Black here?
Because that's where I said he was.
I will say Feat of
Right
Power
there.
was used to bust this open.
Oh, so he has no action.
Yep.
He could also, that narrows down what kind of stand that is.
And it,
Speaking of,
Back in Black nudges Sterling as it look at the frick behind you.
He's not. Okay.
if you're looking around, it's a bit of a dire situation with Donovan. He doesn't seem to be doing well, and Agent Ugly does appear to be gunning specifically for him.
Of course he is. To be fair, they have beef.
They do have beef.
they have funny business.
Is this what you consider funny business? Dies.
I wanted a one with Ugly, not like this.
It's Steve's turn. Act 2 kind of
And
looks down at
unfortunately, we're
the
conscious when
dummy
it happens.
corpse.
So you might not know he's in it.
Regardless, I don't want to. I don't
actually,
want
that's
to
not
say
even
Yeah.
Hmm.
Terrible.
I'm so sorry, Mike. So we know how to... So every time he uses the ability, he creates a new dummy, right?
That's what we've got.
As far as we can tell.
Okay, I was going to
And the old
intervision
one
the dummy, but
disappears.
I don't think I should do that because you can just make it disappear. So in that case...
We have no idea if it would carry over or not. Probably not.
We don't even
Probably
know
not.
how much energy he has.
So in that
We
case...
have no idea.
The energy is... He does seem to be tiring out.
Are there any windows in this room?
Above us.
Considering its teleportation might be space
Just the
time.
sunroof.
That'll work.
Possible.
See baseball as Act 2 runs over for a punch.
Okay.
That's considered space time.
Who are you attacking, Ugly?
You haven't. You didn't use Stone of Luck twice today yet.
I have used it twice.
Yes, he has.
He has.
It's okay, I have Heart of Truth. You're actually fucking me.
Did
Hold
you
on.
get it back?
I
No.
did not get it back.
That was-
Or
was
I'm
that
gonna use it again. Okay. Didn't get that one back either.
That was two net ones in a row.
Should we change it to?
No, being able to get
Our
inspiration
truth
back
is
is pretty
intentionally
fucking good.
25%, yeah.
Okay.
He's had terrible luck with it so far.
Yeah, I've over this whole campaign, the first time I've gotten anything back from it was just this one I got earlier.
Yeah, the
this
main
session.
issue is that generally you don't gain and spend inspiration enough for that to be very high at all. But
Yeah.
Maggie's pretty generous with inspiration, so it works.
Okay.
And the module encourages giving it out. That doesn't mean everyone does.
So that is going to be an 18 for Act 2 to hit.
It is a stand, so keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
Which no one does.
So it is a stand, it's 18 to hit. Yeah.
18 to hit Ugly.
Ugly. Oh. Oh, yeah. No, you hit a stand.
Okay, that works. And
Sorry, at the top of initiative, everyone took a reset damage mods.
Okay.
thank goodness.
Just letting y'all know. Sorry.
when
Yo, I
Steve,
get to reset my damage mod?
when Steve tapped the baseball
Having a great
and
time.
he took the baseball, threw it out of the building, and attached sight to it. So now
Okay.
Ugly's going into the stratosphere.
Does the ability still... Yes, the ability
Yes,
does still work.
the
Okay.
save is make an intelligence save, and that determines the damage.
Okay. That's a natural 20 plus 9.
That will be no damage, but the ability still takes
Doesn't take
effect.
the damage, but the ability still takes effect. So, he is very disoriented, but instead...
I also have to do the damage for the attack itself. That is going to be
It is stand.
eight stand bludgeoning.
Okay. And it hits a stand, so he reduces just a little wee bit of that.
Okay, and then I do have one more attack.
Stephen
Go ahead.
Damian dual heat idea. You put vision on a ball and I
so
launch it to the stratosphere.
What he's going to do is, because the ball is spinning so hard, it's really disorienting him. So what he's going to do is close his eyes. So he is now blinded, which means you have advantage against him.
Cool, noted.
Oh,
I'm rolling shit. That's still an 18, and it's still
Absolutely hits a stand.
okay. That is going to be a stunning 4 stand bludgeoning.
You might want to use a different die.
Okay.
Yes, I recommend it.
Do you want to use this
he
one
still
that's been
takes
doing
it.
me dirty?
I'm good. Thank you, though. I'll go. Yeah. Oh no, Steve's not doing enough damage. A temporary problem.
It's alright. I'm sure something bad will happen to me. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Something bad will happen to you and you'll get a power type. It's fine.
Steve, I've been waiting for this.
Uh-oh.
So, Donovan,
Yeah.
you have put little Prism Man into an umbrella prison, yes?
Yeah, but he's also in the box, and he's just giving him a dead
The
stare.
blocks!
So here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna chuckle to himself. Wish you were here! And there's a sudden flash as the umbrella is pushed up, and you see the forms of Agent Ugly and where's Mr. Prism Man? Right here? They switch places.
He is still in a prism.
That's great.
He's what?
He is still stuck in the walls.
What?
The walls follows him still.
Oh, yes, no, yeah, he's still stuck in the walls.
Is that a Mariana's Trench reference?
No.
Oh, it's a different song.
I assume Pink Floyd, because the whole prison
Ah,
is
Pink
yes,
Floyd,
yes.
and in fact, he chuckles to himself, my
Prism
ultimate
dog.
ability. Dark side of the moon!
Oh no!
And as you see the light shudder and everything changes, dark light becomes brightness.
Oh!
So under the umbrella, Ugly is suddenly within bright light. However, you can't see.
And that
So
also
this
means-
area, this middle part, is now darkness, and
He's been
this area
teleported.
is bright light.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Ugly is aware that he's been teleported, he's not exactly sure where.
He could open his eyes and try to figure that out.
Donovan is going to do his greatest. Donovan's not going to try to make any noise.
His ability,
Donovan, try not to get decked by Ugly challenge.
his ability
Impossible!
is wish you were here.
That's awesome.
So, there's all of that. Oh, actually,
That is
wait,
not
no.
the case for Damien.
Right, because it's based on that instead.
I will say,
You will notice that he's kind of teleporting around, but he doesn't seem to follow the same rules that space-time ability stands do, meaning that something else is going on here. There's some sort of prerequisite for his teleporting.
Interesting.
So that's...
Maybe he's turning into light or something. Huh. I don't know.
It's a little.
Steve is also moving up next to Nikki.
that is Mason's entire turn, I believe, though.
Okay.
Nikki.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
Nikki, prank him.
Break him,
Make
Nikki.
him, Mickey.
Now, Mr. Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, which lieutenant are you talking to? Because there
The
are
one
three.
The one in
right
front
there.
of him.
Mayday Parade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your stand looks pretty cool.
Thank you.
And you know, I don't think I recognize you, but I was once part of the Beating Heart. We don't have to fight, you know.
You seem like a nice guy. I'd hate to kill you, but it's kind of how it is right now.
That's unfortunate.
I'll make it painless.
Xerox!
I love some of
T-Rex
these
is gonna
enemies who
go
are just
in
like,
and
yeah,
just-
this is my job, man.
Here, listen.
Xerox is going in for a bite.
Go ahead.
Some lieutenants are cool. And then there's people like Ugly and Clementine.
Does a
And Constance.
Yeah, and Constance.
does a 20 24 29 hit?
A 29
Yes.
hits a stand.
Juicing it up.
Go ahead.
Make that save.
Make the save. Little Brooks. Brooks Boom. Brooks Bundrit. That's a wisdom save, you said?
Yep.
4.
No.
4 does not make it. I'm shocked to hear that.
And that damage is going to be
Imagine being a power type with
19.
low wisdom.
19 stand piercing damage.
Okay. His stand is gonna absorb it all.
Okay. He is now stuck in the walls, and Nikki is going to do what he does best and right across the fucking
What does Nikki do best? Hit people with walls? Vibe?
Run.
Run. There you go.
8 right there.
Nikki,
and then,
where are you going, Nikki? Oh God.
and then he's just going to take the 2 meter step necessary to get here, and then
Against
That is
Prism Boy.
the man who,
man
as
behind
you're
the
looking, you notice,
the man behind the rainbow.
The rainbow behind the slaughter.
he is in fact wearing a name tag that says, Pink Mason.
Actually, you know
So
what?
Lieutenant
I'm going
Mason.
to
Nice.
I'm going to back up. Actually, I'm not going to move. Instead, I'm going to bring out the Molotov.
Okay.
Act 2 looks at you worriedly.
He looks between the dude who is currently in wood and the dude who is also...
Sorry, real quick. My mistake. This is just a real quick thing. Mason, with which you were here, had to use Dark Side of the Moon and then swap.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Okay.
So he used Dark Side of the Moon and then swapped.
It might have something to do with white then.
You can
True.
You can
Yeah.
probably transfer the places. with
Because we know it's not,
modifier.
and it's metagaming, but we know it's not actually economy because he did it off at the start.
Could be action.
Actually,
It could be reaction, but yeah.
Reaction economy.
no,
Re-
I'm not
react.
going to move that far.
That's
Instead,
true.
I'm going to move here
You did on this turn.
and throw the molly at
No, the first time.
the lieutenant I had just freshly put into walls.
What is the what is the
on
radius
his
of
turn.
a Molotov?
You might want to
thing
make a
fell.
save.
Oh my, Nikki!
No, I could
Hurt Steve or draw 25.
I could throw it away from you.
It's okay. It's a pretty low DC to take half.
I'm throwing it away from
Do whatever.
Steve, but still trying to catch the wood.
Yeah.
What is the?
It's 10. DC. I have it pulled up,
DC 10.
and I'll tell you, it is going to set things on fire
It's only
within.
got a 2 meter range. So
It,
anyone...
Okay. Well then you'll be
Yes.
fine, Steve.
Okay.
It's 2d12 plus 6 fire between 0 and 1 meters, and it's 1d12 fire that's spread from 1 to 2 meters.
So you said it's a dexterity saving throw for Mr.
Mayday Parade.
Mr. Mayday Parade, okay. Mr. Brooks Abundant is going to make his dexterity saving throw. 8. In parentheses, he used precision.
Oh my god!
It stands a bit clumsy.
So what's the damage?
2d12 plus 6 fire.
2d12 plus 6.
Careful, D12.
I'll use hate.
The fire will spread to anything flammable, and once there's nothing flammable left, it'll last for 1d4 turns.
Huh.
What's
Take the average. No, that's crits. Never mind.
6 plus 6. 12 fire damage.
Well, fire damage, he takes it all. His stand can't reduce that because the dex save.
He also can't move.
And that fire is going
What's the damage you
to.
said?
6. 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that fire is going to engulf the wardrobe, presumably, and remain there until it's gone, and then 1d4 turns after.
Cool.
He cannot move until those walls are broken.
Go ahead and roll d4 to see
Oh,
how
that's
long it-
terrifying. I forgot he was in the walls.
Uh,
Hi, you're in the middle of a fire and can't move.
it'll last for 1 turn after the wardrobe.
1 turn after the wardrobe. Okay. Keep that in mind.
God, this is... Playing Nikki, I forget just how actually horrifying he is.
Yeah, I really hate the Venom face you've chosen for his Lego figure too. It's horrifying, and I keep having to look at it.
Okay, Nikki, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Damian Drake.
Damian Drake. Damian is just gonna keep whistling and walking through the cellar. He's going to ignite as many barrels as he can. How much Propane Nightmares ammo do you think I've gone through just walking through the house setting shit on fire?
How many attacks do you have?
I have 2 attacks per turn, and I have 38 ammo.
I'll say that you spend... How many turns would you have been able to make? Because the first turn you push over the statue.
I've been walking down for 3 or 4 turns, and I've been just spraying as I
I'll
walk
say
through.
you spent 8 ammo so far, but you've set fire to a lot of things.
Okay,
This
so
is
that's
just
Most
the-
of it is caught fire.
This is
That's
just
one
the-
tank. I'm going to use my 2 attacks this turn to... I've walked through Satellite as much of the canisters as I can. I'm going to use my 2 attacks this turn to put away Propane Nightmares, take out 2 more of the ammo canisters, and just
Chuck them.
at opposite sides of the room as I walk out the building. Those will fucking explode.
So after a little bit, I'd like to paint the scene. Damian Drake, you're walking out. You kind of look over and see that the office has some very weird lighting going on. But as you do, you're kind of walking out. The full moon shining down, and against the silhouette of Damian Drake, you just see as the main bit of the mansion explodes into a
Jenga
fireball.
moment.
Yeah, you absolutely do not look back at that. And if you have a
Nope.
pair of sunglasses, I will let you put those on as a free action.
He absolutely will manifest a pair of sunglasses and put them on.
Go ahead and make a performance check just for yourself.
3.
David's like, man, I'm hot shit. Good thing no one can see this.
Not even me.
He fucking...
No, Kyler just put on a pair of sunglasses very confidently, upside down.
No one can see this, not even me. Puts on sunglasses during the middle of the night.
Yep.
Trips and falls.
And Damien is so confident in himself and so proud of blowing up the most part of a mansion that he is going to leave his sunglasses on, and he is going to make his way back around the building.
You know what's awesome? You don't have to make your way back around the building.
Oh, where did I come
You
out?
came out through this way, and guess who just made a big hole in this corner?
Oh, good!
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it's gonna take you your next turn to sprint there, and the turn after you'll be able to engage in combat normally.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Alternatively, you can make feat of power if you just want to throw yourself into
that
it.
was a.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
That was the Far Cry 3 fucking weed burning scene right there.
But, so yeah, the mansion is fucking crumbling. A lot of the workers are escaping, getting their way out. You see the two guys that you knocked unconscious earlier. One of them somehow managed to get up, and he's just dragging his buddies out.
I'm
There's
gonna
smoke
sit you
filling
down
through
so
the
you
building.
actually stand
Sterling.
up.
Sterling is going to look around, see what's happening,
you
see
move
who
me?
needs help.
It's still Donovan.
Are you like here?
Yeah,
She's
I
gonna-
will be there.
Regain a ripple point. Technically speaking, Donovan's actually a higher level Hamon user than Sterling is.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Yep.
Base.
Sterling has 4
She's
levels,
mostly
Hamon has
spin.
6 levels of spin.
Speaking of mostly spin.
So she's gonna.
How many levels? Of what?
4 levels of
6
ripple,
and
6
4.
levels of spin.
I will be going to spin.
I get
Oh, so she has the incredible. She has the incredible, right?
Surely nothing bad will
3d8
happen with
radiant
Steve.
damage, yeah.
So
right
what
there
she's
next to
gonna
a
do
power
is she's
type.
gonna look over to
Right,
Donovan. She's gonna say,
burning.
"This better work," and she's gonna spin it. And as she does,
It
she's
won't
going to
go
infuse it with all of the Hamon she has remaining.
You could also hit back and. Oh, she doesn't know it's there. Wait, can she? Yeah, she can see stands. You could. Would the healing transfer to me?
Can she?
It's been established she can see stands.
Yes.
Yeah, I was. I'm a closer shot.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she's gonna hit back in black, and
Just smack him in the face.
and the sphere will dispel. However,
That's okay.
all 3 of those 3d8 are gonna go straight into it. In addition to
I can't wait.
rolling this bitch,
What the fuck is that?
you regain 28 hit points as the sphere explodes onto your body. Additionally, she's going to look over at Agent Ugly. That's enough, and throw a spear.
All right.
He is on the roof.
Yes.
We are
he
both
is-
on the roof.
Okay, that's fine. But he is blinded, so she's gonna have advantage on that
Which has
attack.
been established that
She's making an attack.
Right.
And she absolutely hits Backstreet Boy, but it blocks it. And so the spin goes to the sphere, pops back to her. So, that's her turn. Donovan, you're so full of hit points.
And you were
bloodied
right
still.
in front of Ugly.
I'm going to use. So the first thing we're going to do is Back in Black's going to do a backflip midair, and as it happens, he grabs both sides of the trench coat and just 2 range attacks at this guy,
red.
Red Man.
Mason. Lieutenant Mason.
Yeah.
You are within melee range of.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
He wasn't.
That is a very clear 1 square away.
Oh, okay.
Just make yourself sit.
Yeah.
You're good, you're good.
All right.
So,
Range attack numero uno. Damn it.
your turn hit.
Red.
Mason.
Mason. Cool.
Okay.
And that result.
18.
That absolutely hits us. No, that doesn't hit him.
Damn. Okay. There we go. That's better. 20. Non-natural.
20 just barely hits a stand.
Great. That's alright. He's in the lead type, I assume. Okay, that's decent. 12. Stand piercing.
Takes it all.
And with that, assuming Ugly doesn't know where he is, Donovan is going to simply fall to the skylight and hope that Nikki catches him.
Nikki, if you'd like to make an athletics check as a reaction.
I kind of want to watch him just fall.
Please
If that
don't.
happens,
Please,
you'll
please.
only
I
take
need-
2d6 fall damage.
Only.
I
You're
will catch him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your athletics check.
Okay. That is plus 10 plus. That's 24.
That's enough. You catch Donovan bridal style in your arms.
Then Donovan hops off and just,
DVH, I thought you were taken. Awful.
I still am.
I'm taking
Ba-
a shit.
Back in Black comes over to Donovan in what I assume is this incredible darkness.
Darkness in the middle of the room.
Back in Black cracks his knuckles, adjusts his hat, and then pulls out just a construct rapier.
Okay.
As he
and
stands-
because
as
you're
he
pulling
stands
out
next to
complete
Donovan.
darkness, that's
That's
3/8, baby.
That's 3d8. That's a 3d8 rapier as Donovan stands there and spins the chamber of the Hawkman.
Awesome.
Do you need D8s?
Donovan Halen, try not to be cool challenge.
Impossible.
Yay! People like my character. Yes.
Oh, Donovan Halen's dope. He's the true main character.
Something like that.
Bundrit's gonna look over to Nikki.
What's he gonna do?
He's affected by walls, right?
Yes. What's he gonna do?
He's in
Hit
his
him?
melee range?
What?
He's in his melee range, right? He's within walls?
Nikki isn't within his melee range.
Steve's in his melee range.
Yeah,
he got teleported
he still
there.
has to target the walls first.
One of these guys isn't affected by
Unless
walls. Who
it's-
is it?
It's
The
ugly.
stand can
Yeah,
get out of it.
Ugly's not in walls.
He looks pretty wise. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys.
So he's gonna look
I
over to
want to
Steve.
fight Ugly.
Hey,
Hi.
you're a kid.
Don't hurt me.
Sorry, bud. Oh wait, actually, sorry. He's gonna use his action, and as an action, you see he like stomps on the ground with a steel-toed boot, and it makes a loud sound. His stand's hand with the aux cord reaches down, and you see the sound kind of travel up through the stand, come out through the megaphone, and fire out around him. And you can see it creates a shield of fire around him and his stand.
Oh,
that's really
hell
fucking
yeah.
cool.
That is awesome.
A lesson in
Am I dying?
romantics, he says.
No, I am.
Alright, by the way, Matt, just in case you attack Donovan, he does have an umbrella open at the moment, which will give him a +1 to his AC. So him and his stand AC are now the exact same.
Cool.
Great.
Steve is next to a power type without a stand. He'll
That's
be
not
fine.
good. Hey, Donovan, can I have my gun?
If you get out of the way, they won't be able to attack you, and they'd have to attack.
I will tell you
Make
this.
a save.
But before you, I'm assuming you're rolling attacks, right?
No, that's his action.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Is to use a lesson in romantics, and he's going to use
What lesson in romantics do?
a lesson in romantics. So what it does is he stomps against the ground. The sound kind of went through the aux cord and fired out through the megaphone in his left hand
Oh, cool.
of the stand,
With
and
the,
it
like,
surrounded
heat
him
coil?
like a shield of fire.
It amplifies, dude.
That's why he had radiator coils in the megaphone. I like
Yep.
that.
Shield
That's
of
dope.
fire.
That's awesome.
I'm not going to deal with that.
And he's going to use a bonus action to give himself adrenaline rush.
Me too.
Me one strength. Good. That's all.
What does Adrenaline Rush do again? I believe it gives you some 10 hit points.
10 hit points and like advantage on, I think.
Strength.
Equal to his level, so that's a lot of 10 hit points, and advantage on all saving throws that are physical. But not mental save.
I think Fall did that.
Yep.
You can use them out for strength mod per longer. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. It's top of initiative. Everybody, please reset your damage modifiers,
Oh, thank
and I
goodness.
think that
Alright.
is a good place to end this episode.
All right.
Sweet.
See y'all next time.
And next episode, Damien will be entering the combat as well. Yeah.
So I'm gonna not be worried. honest.
He's at least helping them.
If we kill a 1%er, I'm not gonna feel upset.
Your Honor, I dropkicked that billionaire in self-defense.
What are you gonna do? Put me in prison?
In my defense, Your Honor, he was a 1%er, and it was really funny.
It was pretty funny. Clear. I mean, not guilty.
Steve steps up to the podium. Your Honor, League of Legends.
Guilty.
Death.
Death.
Steve would play League of Legends if he knew what it was. I know.
What is a League
Yep.
of Legends?
Damien has too many anger issues to play something like that.
No. He's the target audience for that. Have you ever seen?
Nikki
heard of a
plays
game
2K.
called League of Legends?
Do you know why I don't have a computer? I broke 3 of them and they got too expensive. I only play Tamagotchi
Ike me
now.
up.
I could never break that.